Yo, what up, Super Fun Force? It's Captain Games. Today, we're going to get into NERF Elite 2.0, the mainline series that's new for 2021. It's their current series, and it kind of supersedes Elite and Modulus and then kind of combines them. And I think it's okay. I like Modulus better. I'll start off by saying that. I still recommend the Modulus line. Get it while you can. But this one is kind of continuing the tradition of giving it, end strike barrel attachment, end strike stock attachment, and more tactical rails as much as possible, basically, per different blaster. And I think the aesthetics are pretty cool. Each one will again vary, but they have this nice kind of like matte blue, and then of course they have the trademark orange, but I like how this one, for example, has accented black and gray, so it looks really, really clean. And of course, here's the magical unboxing. Let's take a look at the box really quick. It's very simple. It shows here some of the data points, again, like the stock attachment, barrel, 3 different tactical rails, and slam fire. Now, since this is the intro, and I believe this is the first Elite 2.0 blaster, the Commander RD6, I just want to introduce the system in one of its most controversial points, and that is, it is not easy to take these apart. As a matter of fact, you pretty much can't because of the solvent welding that's done. Basically, the plastic is being fused together chemically. Think of it like super crazy glue or whatever. So there's like minimal screws, and I guess for them to save costs, they just did it this way. So as you can see here, you take these screws out, but you'd have to literally break apart the blaster. Consumer standpoint, for someone who likes to tinker with things, you cannot repair it or do anything else. If it breaks, you just have to kind of toss it and get another one. And to me, it's like, that's the wrong mentality to have. I know that maybe the execs and maybe a lot of people in general just think, oh, you buy your kid a toy, or it's just a toy, play with it, it breaks, throw it away, whatever. Hopefully this is, recyclable. But for me, I don't really want to have that kind of wasteful perspective. I like things that are durable, longer lasting, and being able to appreciate their value over time and, enjoy them for many years and, many uses and stuff like that. I don't want to, invest in things that I guess wear down and break down very, very quickly. Well, hopefully that's not the case with this blaster. I did pick it up. It is relatively inexpensive. And again, this is the #1 selling NERF blaster on Amazon as of October 2021. And it's not too difficult to see why. Again, it looks great. It goes with the classical styling of like a revolver, but with a futuristic and sci-fi twist. And again, hopefully it will, last for a very, very long time. Many, many uses. Of course, I'm going to just start putting it through its paces. And, I like it enough to where, yes, there are things that obviously will be broken and have to be replaced. And again, for whatever, $10 or so, that's not the end of the world. But, I don't want to be buying like 20, 10, 5, 10 of these or whatever. I have, again, medium to large hands. And basically, this fits comfortably. Perfect. Everything fits nice and snug. And I like the trigger pull. I don't talk too much about the ergonomics because, grips are grips. Everyone's going to have their own subjective and, I guess, physical uniqueness. So you can never really speak for everyone. But hey, again, it works for me. All right, so to fire this, cock back the slide. The spring is now ready to blast. And then you'll pull the trigger. And as you can see here, you get a rotation. And basically, you would just load the darts in manually like so. And, for people who prefer magazines or, flywheel powered blasters, this might not be your preferred primary, but I think there is a great way to make this a primary, and that is by, of course, adding like a Modulus extension here with an additional firing option, same here in the back, on the stock and maybe even on the rails. And you can definitely, have enough dart ammo on you to pull it out of your pouch or with some external attachment to be able to blast and then just be putting in, the darts and stuff like that. So you can still be running up and engaging in heavy fire with this part. As long as you're playing with NERF stock, like I said, between, the 30, 50 feet range, you're shooting people, like if the arena is within 50 feet, well, I guess the size of the arena, and when I say 50 feet, I mean like the size of the arena, but when you actually start engaging and exchanging, foam blasts and stuff like that, if your, engagement is within 20 feet, then again, you'll pretty much be equal for the most part. Again, it will vary by the style of the blaster, the accuracy. Just as long as you guys are all using the same darts, waffle head darts, you should be on a pretty level playing field. So again, we like to play our NERF battle engagements within 20 feet. Doesn't matter how big the arena is or the home, we don't have like huge wide open spaces because nobody's going to be trying to snipe somebody with a Nerf blaster from like 100 feet away. It's just not going to happen. Not even like 50 feet away or whatever. But again, we'll talk about that in another video. So I think this is a really fun blaster to, run around with, be maneuverable with. You can even be in the front lines. It's very adaptable depending on how you outfit it. And again, I see why it's the #1 selling blaster. It's super cheap, but it packs a punch. It has a really cool, traditional cylinder firing mechanism, sci-fi looks. The cockback is very easy, and what makes this really special, as you can see, we don't have to actually cock it back and forward like you have to do with a lot of their other blasters. This one has a spring, so when you cock it back, it'll actually push itself forward, so that way that this is only a single motion. Watch. See? Without me having to readjust it forward, it's already ready to blast. All right, there you guys go. I definitely recommend this 100. It's very fun, as long as you don't mind manually loading in, just firing it off with somewhat of like a classical cowboy feel, but with sci-fi aesthetics and with attachment options. So you can definitely turn this into a primary while still keeping it very, very lightweight, easy to maneuver with, very easy to cock back. And again, it has, an automatic, forward slide motion. So that way, after you just let it slide back, you're ready to blast. This rotates. Looks fantastic, guys. And I will be doing another video to show you my custom loadout. All right. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. Don't forget to say your prayers, keep your faith, spread that love, stay positive, be thankful, like and subscribe. We'll be coming back at you. Peace.